Okay, so this time I'm going to focus on the Brontë Sisters Three Novels. I brought the picture of Dorian Gray next to it because I just wanted to show you the texture of the leather, and the picture of Dorian Gray is the only other book that I have that's in a similar texture. All the other Barnes and Noble's leather-bound editions, you know, you've seen these before. They're kind of either very glossy or just plain matte. But for the Brontë Sisters, it's kind of mottled. It's very pretty, and the Dorian Gray is the only other one that's kind of like it. Anyway, focusing back over here on the Brontë Sisters, I'm going to give you an idea of how beautiful this spine is. For me, it's one of the nicest spines that they have, and they're all nice spines. But for me, it's one of those that really makes me go, wow! It's a beautiful spine. What I particularly like about it is that it's not symmetrical. Every single leaf, every single flower has been designed individually with care and love, and it's not just a copy and paste, which they could easily have done, but the result would never have been so striking. There's another book in the Barnes and Noble's leather-bound edition which is like it, and it's the Jane Austen book, which the old Jane Austen book. The new Jane Austen is nowhere near as nice, in my opinion. I'm sure a lot of people out there love it. It's not a book that I would choose to buy, the new edition, that is. However, the old edition is probably designed by the same artist, and it's also beautiful. This one happens to be my favourite out of the two. It's just really lovely. Now, let me show you the front, which is I'll bring it over to my desk. It's just very similar to the spine, actually. You can see that they've created this really lovely frame for the title, and it's not symmetrical, and yeah, that's really blown my mind. As you can see, each one of these flowers has been individually created. There's not one that looks like the other. Very nice. So here are the titles of the three novels that you get: Jane Eyre, Wuthering Heights, and Agnes Grey. Agnes Grey being slightly less known maybe, but I haven't read it. Some people say that it blows the other two away. I'll wait to be persuaded of that by reading it. And this is the back of the book. And you can see this really nice texture to the leather. This kind of two-tone. Lovely. Really nice. Right, now for what's inside. It's pretty run-of-the-mill. It's a nice William Morris style. I couldn't find anywhere actually who this is by. I'm going to go ahead and assume that it's William Morris. It's certainly his look. And here we are. Contents: the three novels. There's a short introduction, again putting these works in the context of their time, and each novel has this nice front page, which is a copy of the front cover, of course. The font is very comfortable to read. Once again, these Barnes and Noble's leather-bound collections do tend to pack a lot into a small number of pages, but mostly they manage to make it very comfortable to read. There's a nice head letter. I'm sure there's a proper word for that. Okay, nice detail for the page numbers. Let me skip ahead to... that's a good point. The ribbon, the page mark is a lovely pink, which it's kind of it's a pale pink. It goes really, really nicely with the blue of the cover. Very lovely. Now I just wanted to skip ahead to Jane Eyre is a long old book. It takes up almost half of the total pages here. Wuthering Heights, Chapter 2. Just want to get to the front page to show you how each book starts. There we go. So the previous book ends, and no messing around with a with a page in between. It goes straight into the next book with this really lovely front page. Okay. Other than that, there obviously no illustrations. There's no reason why there would be illustrations. Agnes Grey with its table of contents, and it finishes the last page of Agnes Grey, and then there are a couple of white pages, and back to the back cover. So there it is, 3 novels by the Sisters Brontë, the Barnes and Noble collector's edition. Another lovely addition to the bookcase.